Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with the Paladins video. Hope you're all doing well. We're playing some Nyx today, probably on autopilot. It's 3 in the morning when I'm recording this video, and that's kind of the whole point of this video, is that I usually do play her without thinking, sort of similar to Vivian, who I covered not long ago. I just turn my brain off, and Nyx just kind of works. She's really fun to play. She's one of my favourite tanks, easily in my top 3, maybe even top 2 or 1, I'm not sure actually, I haven't really thought about it, but she's really high up there in the tier list because you just jump in, do the abilities, and it all works so well. You're so annoying, you have so much value you provide to the team. They don't really have to play around you too much. I've got 4 different builds here, they're all a little bit different, but they all focus around the same sort of core, which is usually the reset on the right click with the punches, True Freedom 1, which you definitely want in there just to make the chain a little bit easier. I've seen people run this 4 or 3 for some reason, but maybe that's a default setup. Yeah, it's probably this that I'm seeing. I wouldn't really recommend it, but it did take me a while to warm up to Nyx, and over time she's slowly gotten even more of a favourite for me. Don't even really know why, other than the reasons I just said to you. I don't play her an insane amount because, just like with Evie, I don't really want to ruin the way I feel about Nyx by overplaying her or anything. These setups are really straightforward. I've yapped about them in other videos, so I'm not going to go more in depth than I just did, but my favourite is probably this one, which I don't really see that often, but it is really good, and that's probably one of my all-time favourite card arts. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but the card art for that, it just looks really good. Overall, Nyx's card art is pretty damn solid, but yeah, this one's also really good. Alright, so for game 1, it looks like we're in for a good one. Siege Ascension Peak, Strix, Vatu, Corvus, and Ceres. Some higher levels there as well. I'm actually looking forward to this one because we're up against another Nyx with a Ying, which is kind of a crazy combo. Lex, Sati, and Willow. Willow might be a massive pain here. A ton of borders and everything. Definitely going to go for Show of Force just to hopefully catch the Ying out with the cripple, but Subjugation could be better for the root actually. I've seen a few people run this recently and be really annoying with it, so maybe we do Subjugation. It's probably Subjugation, to be honest with you, but we're going to run Show of Force, which is a little bit easier to run, and hope that this works out. Also going to go for armor plating just straight off the bat. Nocturnal, Unearring, Soul Collector, Dark Gift, which should help a ton. Improvise, Blast Fire, Show of Force, Death Essence, and Life Exchange. It was literally the last video I made was on Dark Gift. So we're going to throw the right click there, pop the F, try and door the Nyx a bit. I don't want our healers to get cleared, but they're already kind of low already. There's a right click, just don't need to charge it most of the time. She is gone. We managed to win the duel by 300 health. Ying decoys are going to be such a pain in the ass in this one. Don't have the F up. That was really cheeky to play like that, but I think we're fine. The Ying is kind of scaring me the most in this one, just because if she's doing a good job heal-wise, is going to be pretty much impossible to get rid of, whilst also being insanely effective. Definitely have not been marked too much by the Corvus in this one, but Ceres has been healing. We're going to push up with the F. I want to try and take her at least a little bit with that, because the damage on it is pretty damn good. It does add up over a fight. Definitely wouldn't say that usually it's that big of a deal to worry about counterplay too much with Nyx. It's obviously important like it is with any tank, but she's already got the ultimate. We just genned ours. She's getting rid of most of the people here, I think. Big right click. Do I go for the ultimate here? I don't think so, right? We just chase her down with the Ceres on us. We should be fine. Little right click tap. Is she gone? No. I think if we had armor plating and Rejuvenate, we could have made that work. Rejuvenate is really important. As long as I avoid the Willow dead zone, we should be at a pretty big advantage with Ceres and Corvus with Rejuvenate 1 damage reduction. Hello enemy team. There's an F. I should have popped that a little bit faster. Try my best to lock in here and make the next gameplay work. That's Lex from behind. I think I'm now dead. Yeah, they're all pushing in. I could go for the ultimate. Maybe this will work. We kind of locked him in with the Vatu. That was insane. The team actually managed to bait them all in. We won that fight. It's really close. I think Vatu was what secured it. Our Strix isn't here, by the way. Let's get Kronos. That should help a ton. You need Kronos with the F setup anyway, but I don't know if I should have got it first. Drop a U-Rocker in the chat and try and push the point a bit. We did that without Strix because he still isn't here, by the way. That right click was actually solid. The Nyx is on me. I'm really not paying great attention to her here. I feel like the red skin is a bit of a gameplay disadvantage, or advantage I mean, just because it's a little bit harder to track it compared to like the pink or purple. Drop the right click there. For some reason the charge up broke because of the mountain stuff. Strix are saying 100 HP times 3. Unlucky, but he was doing really well when he was here, by the way. I just don't know what I should be going for item-wise, if it should be Kronos or Rejuvenate. I feel like it's probably Kronos, but that feels really strange when we've got a comp like this. I feel like I should be trying to be a bit more tanky instead. Can we get there for the overtime touch? We can. That was some pretty damn big damage actually. We'll pop the F here, get rid of the Sati who's on nothing. They are getting away a lot of the time here on no health. She is gone though. Get rid of this Nyx. I feel like the time was actually a not bad decision. Words. The team is going massive. This is a really good game. Can the right click reach from all the way over here? No. Ceres is actually playing a bit like a hybrid in this one, more than I expected it to be, even though she's gone for the taunt for it. I think maybe that's why I've got a little bit less healing than I was expecting. I thought I popped the F, but it didn't go out there. It did, I just didn't see the effects for some reason. Did that bug, or am I blind? It's 3 in the morning, so I'm actually not sure, but the pull kind of worked anyway. Don't feel like that's hitting that hard, even though armor plating isn't countering it, because it's an ability. Obviously, it's an ultimate. Yeah, it's sort of fine. The Ying is the only person who's a massive pain to deal with. There's a right click for the cripple, which missed. Even though he AFK'd for a little bit, he is the star of the show here, I think. She is gone. Let's just get rid of this Willow. I need to stay on the point, but the heals are not that crazy. There's the F, though. Nice. Okay, we got it. The team is doing a great job here. I don't know what I'm yapping about, but the Strix specifically is cleaning up 100%. I don't know if you're able to pay attention to the kill feed when I'm like, punching and there's so much mess going on, but I can kind of feel the team here is going kind of crazy in some of these fights. I'm doing my job, of course, but item-wise, I feel like it's tankiness, right? She's gone for full Rejuvenate. I don't think I need Nimble. I can actually probably, avoid that until the end and finish off Cronus and Rejuvenate. It's probably Rejuvenate, and then Cronus a little bit later. Do we go Arcane? I'm going to grab Arcane as well. I'm going to go full tank, stationary, less aggressive than normal Nyx, even though that's usually what I do. I think that's the focus of the last couple of videos, so we'll try and play a little bit differently. I think we are taking quite a bit of damage from stuff like RF, and you know, Arcane should really help, so just going to keep jumping around punching this Nyx. A really strange way to duel. I'm not using the Q very well, I will say that much. There's a right click. That was definitely misplayed, but the entire team just got cleared there. Strix saying ult. I don't think that makes sense for me to ult there when everyone's gone. I don't know if he was calling that to other people. Don't know why the Ceres is doing as much as she is. We're going to pop the F and then drop the Q down. That did go down. We absorbed the entire thing. Did Lex ult and did we block it with the ultimate? I think we did. Vatu just went in there and recovered it. She's gone. Strix and Vatu just absolutely bodied the enemy team. Just that kind of be annoying. Pop the F early to get as much tick damage as possible. She's not even going to be able to touch it. That's a 3-0. I'm really surprised we got that actually. I don't know how the Vatu and the Strix made that play work because I wasn't able to pay too much attention to it, but yeah, that must have been a kind of crazy fight. We did a really good job of dealing with the Lex and the Nyx with the Wolf, kind of like he blocked 2 ultimates pretty much. It's kind of hard for me to explain here though, but it's really difficult, more so than usual, just because I'm a little bit fried, to actually play kind of normally and play Nyx as like a tank and learning my abilities and getting timing and, you know, playing her as I should be playing her, whilst also paying attention to the rest of the team and making sure that they're not getting shredded by like 3 of them while I'm dueling 2 of them trying to do my just like stuff. Does that make sense? I worded that really weirdly, but hopefully you get what I mean. I feel like I need to be everywhere at once. That was a big right click on the Willow. Yeah, that was crazy. Is she gone? I don't know how I missed one of those shots there. She should be dead already. Yeah, there we go. Got the F again. Chronos here, plus max arm plating I think is the play. Her going for Rejuvenate is kind of a massive deal for us. Pull the Nyx in. Not a Nyx. I'm playing Nyx. That was a Ying. We killed her. Yeah, sure. What is this game? I don't know. We're all kind of doing our thing and it's all kind of working, but I feel like everybody is just max potential on their own. And sometimes you get the synergy and it just goes insane levels. I don't know. Going to go around for a flank. We managed to stay mounted up there for ages. I'm going to go for it just here. Yeah, get a little bit of a jump. Is that going to pull enough of them in? That's a 2-man stand. I think that's all we need. I tried to pop the F early before it went off, but I guess I didn't get it off. Kind of worked better because now we have it instead. Ying in the cripple. She's going to go for the ultimate. Drop the Q down. That doesn't get cleared by her ultimate. I wasn't sure if it did, but yeah, it must have been a Lex one for sure. There we go. There is a victory. That is possibly the best Nyx game I've ever played, but it's definitely the most recent one I've played that has been on that level. Yeah, we went crazy. 80k, 28k. The healers there were massive. Our overall stat there I think is pretty damn good. I'd say that everybody now saying that one was kind of massive. Corvus didn't really mark me that much, but I think he was making a big impact with Dark Gifts. It would have been interesting to see how much it would have buffed me out there on Nyx, but we were doing work there for sure. We had highest damage, I didn't even really realise that. We were fighting the Nyx a bit too much. I kind of locked in a bit too much there on her, but yeah, their Ying healed for a crazy amount. Overall, they played really well, but I think Lex was a bit of a weak point. The Willow also could have been way more annoying. She had Blast Flower and the Dead Zone and wasn't that much of a problem for us. She was on the floor most of the time. Alright, so for game 2, we're going to cap it off with a little TDM. I will say this recolor is one of my favourites. It was kind of harder to see the Nyx in that last one, so I think it might actually be better to run. I don't know. We've got Drogos, Koga, Sky, and Furia versus Willow, Lex, Victor, Tyra, and Nando. Again, it seems kind of uneven in this one. The games recently and the videos overall have been really good fun. Thank you for all that, of course. Going for Sure Force here again, but more aggressive Nyx. We're going to go Nimble, Chronos, and then the setup that slows them a ton. Smoke and Dagger should help actually quite a bit with the speed and stuff. Fusillade, Exterminate should also be helpful. Blood, Reaper, Burn Monster, Aegis, Nightshade, Discovery, and yeah, Shrapnel. What am I doing? I always go left. I said this in the last video when I played this map, but I don't know why no one ever runs left. Everyone always goes on this bit. Through the right click over, I'm taking them, but I didn't get the detonate sort of where I wanted to. Hello, Victor. That must be scary. I love, honestly, playing characters like this, like Nyx, that are just always punching down on people instead of the really short ones like Maeve. I find it way easier to play when you're playing these like aggressive setups and you can just rush people down and you're like aiming down like this. Like Nyx is such a huge character. I will say having the duration on the right click sometimes can be kind of a bad thing because it takes a little bit longer to detonate. It deals damage when it explodes right at the end, right? So yeah, sometimes that can be kind of bad, I think. I'm just gonna hopefully not die here. I'm revealed. I somehow dodged the fireball. It's another right click. We killed the Fernando. That worked. Do for pretty slow here, even though we're going for a setup like kind of focused around it. We're slowing them more than we're speed buffing ourselves. I don't think we're speed buffing ourselves at all actually in the build, which is what I sort of used to run. Victor is here. Yeah, there's all the damage. There's a little explosion damage at the end, 200, but Sky should recover it. Feel like we've been kind of shredding them, but somehow we're even here. That's a Tyra. Oh, I nearly messed that up. That right click was horrendous. I'm going to go for my ult here, maybe pull them in. That might get us the Victor. Probably be able to get rid of the Nando, right? But at least he's gone. There's also a Tyra here. I literally just cleared her and she respawned. Okay, where's the team? I'm fighting 3 people. Where's everybody? Hello, Willow. Okay, I just spawned in that corner and she's running in here on no health and she's gone. I will say Nyx in a TDM, there's a jump scare for Fernando. It's kind of crazy. Did my F go up? Half the time I don't think it shows the animation right when you're like in the middle of doing certain other things, so it's kind of hard to say sometimes. It did definitely go up there, but you can only tell because of the aura. It's kind of hard to say when there's so much stuff going on. Drogo's going to punch the Fernando. Lex ultimate somewhere. Fury with a heal. Thank you very much. We'll get more armor plating. I kind of wanted to get Chronos. Hello, Willow. I literally just cleared her a second ago. Right click. Can we finish her off? There's an F as well. Victor on the corner. Jump down, finish him. Definitely don't use the Q too well, but landing the shot on the right click and the F, I feel like I'm usually quite good with. And like I said, she's a very autoplay character for me. There's the ultimate. Does that go through walls? It does. That was actually kind of an insane Nyx ult. That must be one of the better ones I've ever done, actually. That was like kind of ridiculous. Fernando should be gone. Whole team here is just kind of steaming him down. There we go. There's also other people here. Right right click, big damage. I think I'm probably dead. There's a Q. Maybe we can buy enough time here. Never mind, we just got reverse wiped there. I haven't really noticed the Sky healing at all, to be honest, but maybe that's just because of the Willow Dead. I'm not sure. She's going for the ultimate. I throw the Q here. I don't know why the Coco was there. Just going to keep punching away. Wait for the shields. Yep, there we go. It kind of worked. Right click. That's a Sky. Oh, that should be massive. Nice, she got 2. I think somebody's still just here, right? Or back here, never mind. I think we've got it. There's a right click just instantly on the Willow, 38 to 34. Yep, Fernando's been a massive pain in this one. I feel like we've done a better job than he has, but hard to say. His shield has been kind of annoying. We just get locked out, really. Throw that in there. We're dead. But at least we can deal some damage and be kind of annoying before we get cleared. There we go. There's the victory. Team managed to sort of secure it in the end. Even though you can do your own thing, and I very much did in that one, you are still team dependent as a Nyx. We had 12-6, 4-6, 6-6-6. And yeah, decent amount of shielding there from the Q, which I didn't use too badly there. And the first one was pretty rough, but sort of fine in that one. Sky could have done better for sure, but the Drogo's Koga and Furious specifically did a really good job there. A pretty normal TGM there though, aside from the Victor, who's got a crazy stat, 19, 6, 54k. They didn't even have a healer, didn't even realize there, but that was the reason I think we were able to run people down a little bit better, and our stats also pretty good. Nyx felt really strong. Overall, most of the time she does feel pretty good. There's very few scenarios I played Nyx in where she feels like a weak character. I hope they do something with Abyssal, if I'm being honest with you, maybe even some other stuff being moved around, but build-wise, she is really, really solid and has a lot of variety here, so this doesn't really need to be moved too much, but some cards are kind of dead and I never really see them. Anyway, enough yapping. I feel like I did a lot of talking in this one. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you staying all the way to the end of the video. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.